Hey, how you doing, Quincy? It is indeed time. Well, it's almost time. It's 4 minutes early. It's almost time. How you doing, Rob? Robinho! Hello, Asylum. Welcome, everybody. We're a little bit early. Got 3 minutes to kill. Got a coffee. I'm so tired. I've been up since midnight. Because obviously I said the attire deadline was midnight. So I've been up since midnight downloading the attires, recording the show, playing Apex. It's now 5 p.m. Shattered. Got my coffee though, and that can only mean one thing: that the commentary is. And I tipped. I accidentally poured. I want to say like a couple of pounds worth of coffee into this. So it's like, and when I say pounds, I mean the measurement. This is quite the high caffeine. And welcome to the stream, Jay. How you doing? It's disgusting. It'll do. Hey, Tone. Nice to see you. Big welcome. It's going to be a beautiful show tonight. I can't wait. Well, I say tonight in 2 minutes. Which chamber? Genuinely, one of my favorite things about the pay-per-views is just seeing predictions. I get genuinely excited to see what people think. Like when I'm like reading through them, and I'm like, oh, oh, that's literally my reaction as I'm reading them. I'm like that sassy woman that's hearing gossip as I'm reading the predictions. I'm like, oh, that's genuinely my reaction when I see those predictions. I love it. It's one of my favorite parts about the pay-per-view. So who we got in here? Welcome, welcome, Alvius Hellish. Yeah, it does. It's exciting. I love it. Alvius, if you could see the coffee I've got right now, it's the fattest coffee you'll ever see. It's disgusting. It's got like, I want to say, a couple of ounces, maybe more. There is a heavy amount of coffee in this cup. It's like, I don't know, I could make like I want to say it's like a third of the cup. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time. It is. It's 5 o'clock. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final pay-per-view before the brand split. That's right. Next time you see us, we'll probably be on a draft show or post-draft with each individual brand. Well, they have their own unique rosters. This will be the last time we have conjoint rosters in UIW. And what a pay-per-view to end it with. And not end UIW, for anyone who just popped in at that split second, end the single brand. The new brass said they were going to make some changes. They were going to keep improving UIW, and a brand split is the next step. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Reed. Oh, I can't wait for your debut. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, the caffeine's already going. Welcome to the stream, Fury. Welcome to the stream, BJ. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream, Mr. Mercer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for day one of UnChained. And if you aren't familiar, welcome to the stream, Quincy. If you aren't familiar with the card, welcome to the stream, Quizzy. I will give you the quick rundown right now. It's always fun watching me keep up with these. Alright, so day 1, 8 matches. And we kick off with the number 1 contenders women's elimination chamber. We've got RBW, Reina Onishi, Jada Storm, and Quinn Bell. They all won qualification by their wins at Broadway Bash. And then we've got Valkyrie and Akira, who won qualifications throughout the month against Kristen and Madison Miles, respectively. Second match of the night, Jay Mamba, Joe Blade, grudge match. They've been going back and forth. Joe Blade even speared Mamba outside the manager's office. That match was confirmed some time ago tonight in singles action. They will collide. Third match of the evening. More singles action. Danielle Davis, Aya Ali Vaziri. The feud started harmless. You know, Danielle Davis accidentally covered Aya in a drink. Aya didn't take that too lightly. Left Danielle out to dry in a tag team match. And now tonight they will face in singles action. And then we go into the Tag Team Championship match. Notorious attacked Mustache Powers at the top of the month. They're unbeaten, they're 1-0, and they're looking to take those belts tonight. Can Mustache Powers retain in their first defense? We shall wait and see. Ooh, keep it up quite well tonight. Fifth match, Megan Cooper versus Arai. Arai tried to stand up to Ashley Rain backstage. Cooper was having none of it. Arai challenged her, made the biggest mistake of her life because Cooper smashed her over the head with a bottle. But that match will go ahead tonight. Singles action. And then we move on. I believe tertiary main event. Rob Cross, Sunshine, no holds barred. Rob Cross had the people's main event at Broadway Bash, but it was crashed by Sunshine. He challenged him, Sunshine accepted, and we're here tonight with that in our tertiary main event. Co-main event, the Blood Feud. Frankie Burns, pay-per-view debut, Brian Jacobson. All goes down in tonight's co-main event. And then the main event of the evening, the Lionheart Championship on the line. Jay Jones, Johnny Miles, Matt Brooks, JT Smooth, Benny Banks, and Bozo, the wild card entrant in our Elimination Chamber. What a card this is set to be. This is just day 1. We still got day 2 coming tomorrow at 5. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Welcome to the stream, Aaron, and anyone else I may have missed. To get into our first match of the evening, which will be the number 1 contenders chamber. Of course, unfortunately, the chambers do have to be in the Elimination Chamber arena. My apologies, can't fix that. Yes. But here we go. Obviously, we know the final 2 entrants will be the ones to start this match, but we do not know the rest of the order. Even I don't know the rest of the order. Welcome to the stream, Topher. So out first, which means Valkyrie will not kick off this Elimination Chamber match. Valkyrie will be the first competitor to make her way down the ramp towards the ring tonight in this Elimination Chamber matchup. Which number has she drawn? We will find out over the course of this matchup. I'd love it if you showed me a fix for next time, Toad. You'd make my day, my evening, and the rest of my life whole. Valkyrie, of course, there's a lot on the line for her. She, in her debut challenge for the title, was screwed out of it by Cooper. Had to earn her way into this matchup with a win over Madison Miles, who just prior to that beat the champ. Should she win it tonight, she could finally get a shot at the belt. She never really lost the match 4, but she'll be the first one inside the pod tonight. Which number has she drawn? We shall find out. And out second, also beginning inside a pod, Jada Mercer, Jada Storm, whatever you prefer to call her. She will be the second person to make her way down the ramp towards a pod. Meaning that she will not start this matchup in the ring. A little bit of an advantage. I mean, you want to draw that number 6 spot. The amount of chambers I've commentated in my life, the later you are, the better chance you have. I mean, I've seen people win from number 1, but just the statistics, the numbers game. Everyone else is going to be hurt. Everyone else is going to be fresh. The later you are, I mean, just by not starting the matchup, you have an advantage. There's so many potential matchups. I'm excited to see who starts inside this chamber. We've still got 4 that haven't made their way out. Jada will start in a pod alongside Valkyrie. And that means third out. And also starting inside a pod, the self-proclaimed queen of UIW, Quinn Bell, will not start this match in the ring. She will start inside a pod. Someone who believes she's deserved a title match. In fact, she even claimed she was the champion for a while, back when she beat Amelia Sky. Welcome to the stream, Matt Brooks. Happy to see ya. I said welcome, Crizzy. But welcome again, Crizzy. A special personal welcome, Crizzy, my good friend. Welcome to the stream. And the 4th person to start in a pod will be the Polish Pride fighter, Riley Van Wilson, which means Reina Onishi and the Queen of Death, Akira, will be the 2 to start in the ring tonight. I would be very surprised if RVW and Akira at some point don't get their hands on each other. That does mean that Akira, who's still bandaged up from her prison match against RVW back at Broadway Bash, is going to have to go through quite a test to win this matchup, because she will start along with Reina Onishi, who's been very impressive, quite the underdog in this matchup. I think the favourite for this matchup was either Valkyrie or Quinn. I think based on prediction, I didn't get as much time to look over the predictions, but just from scanning, I believe the favourite was either Quinn or Valkyrie. I think the biggest underdog, I think Reina only had 1 or maybe 2. Akira did have a ton, yeah. But here comes Reina Onishi. Overcame Kristen Page, was a massive underdog there. One of the biggest underdogs on the card at Broadway Bash. She might be the biggest underdog on the card here tonight. I don't know if there's another match with somebody with only like 1 vote. I think even Bozo has a couple of votes in the men's chamber. Welcome to the stream, Zach. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, Tristan, as well. I didn't see you come in there. Hope you're doing well. And that means, last but not least, the Queen of Death. Welcome to the stream, Dakota Bryson. Akira will also start off the chamber tonight. The winner of this chamber will challenge either Haley Jones or Ashley Rain, depending. Ignore that WrestleMania side, couldn't change the arena. Depending on who wins their title match on day 2. Now that's actually, once again, just like Broadway Bash, very much a 50-50 on the predictions. Very hard to split them. Turn it up. It's normally quite quiet, so I haven't turned all the way up. See Akira still bandaged from her matchup at Broadway Bash, has not fully recovered, and is going to be one of the first people, well, among the first 2, among the starting 2 in this chamber. Certainly a rough draw. For Akira, of course, this will be last person standing, of course. How else would it go? After an interval, another person will exit the pod, picked at random, and join the matchup. I'd love to hear you freestyle, Aaron. That'd be the best thing. But here we go. Akira, Reina Onishi, the battle's right. We've got a stand-in referee to kick off tonight's action. Montague having a break. And Reina Onishi playing it smart, going straight for the midsection of Akira. And you see it's bandaged up. That's a smart strategy by Reina. Kicking the midsection of Akira. And a spear by Reina as well. Really going after the midsection of Akira. Reina getting on the receiving end of an Irish whip by Akira. Rebounds off the ropes. Nasty big boot by Akira. Reina's down, face down against the mat. And a boot to the back now. Akira looking to pick Reina up to her feet. Jawbreaker by Reina. Stuns Akira momentarily. Reina goes for a clothesline. Puts all of her body weight into it and misses. Collapses to one knee, allowing Akira to regain control. Coming from behind, big belly in the back. Suplex by the Queen of Death, who looks to begin to take control in the early stages of our Elimination Chamber #1 contenders match. Couple of body shots. Overhand left to the back of the head. And we're going to get our third entrant. Who will number 3 be? Big old discus forearm to the back of the head of Reina. Going to go for an early pinfall. Akira trying to eliminate Reina before number 3 comes out. Who will number 3 be? It will be Jada Storm. The first person out of the pod, meaning Quinn, Valkyrie and RVW remain inside the cell. Jada going straight after Akira. Big right hand straight in the face. Taking down the Queen of Death. And now a stomp to the back of Reina. Looking to pick Akira up to her feet. Jada in control since coming in the ring. But you would expect that. She is the freshest. Big right hand. Drops Akira. Body shot. And look, this is exactly the strategy I'm talking about. Go for that midsection. Forces Akira to collapse in the mat. Goes for a check right hand. Reina a little bit quicker. We're going to get entrant number 4 now. This one's not for the Apex. This is the #1 contendership. The Apex one is on day 2. A bunch of underdogs in that championship chamber. And who will number 4 be? It will be the Queen. The self-proclaimed Queen of UIW. Slipping out the chamber. Slipping out the pod, I should say. And into the match. We get a pinfall attempt on Reina. Roundhouse kick by Akira, goes for a big boot, taking Quinn off her feet, allowing Quinn to really get going. Look at the power of Christy Redding here. Arm drag by Quinn. Big slap. Headlock by Quinn on Akira. Jada going after Reina in that far left corner. Beautiful takedown by Jada into side control, into full mount, big, heavy hand, straight to the face. Reina trying to cover up, does a decent job. With a kick to the back of Akira, 2 submission specialists going after him right now. Akira stunned against the ropes. Who will be number 5 and who will be number 6? Number 5, RVW, the Polish Pride Fighter. Going to be number 5, which means Valkyrie will get that 6th spot. The best spot to have, just going off statistics, just going off logic. You're going to be the freshest. Everyone else is going to be sore. Everyone else is going to be hurt. And Valkyrie got herself a nice advantage here. Finn with those vintage Irish backbreakers to Rayner on the outside. Big right hand by Jada. Stuns RVW. Wheelbarrow stunner by Jada. I'd say toe fight. I mean, obviously Rayner and Akira have taken the most damage. Yeah, that's pretty logical. I mean, the order you come in, probably you're taking that amount of damage. Slaps the hand away to Akira. Nice Irish whip to send RVW into that far right hand corner. Ricocheting off the ropes. And here comes Valkyrie. 6th and final entrant. You can really make or break your career in a chamber. I've seen, you know, I think 4 or 5 years ago, I called a chamber and some guy who came out, I think 4th, eliminated all 5 of the other competitors. I mean, some people know Ryan Kent. Those who were in CMB at that time, he eliminated all 5 of his opponents in the chamber. I mean, that was a star-created performance. I wonder if we'll get something like that in any of the 3 chambers. Slapped by Valkyrie to Akira. So Quinn going for a powerbomb. Jada able to slip free with some right hands. If you could tell me that glitch before, well, after the show, I'll be able to record the Apex one in. Right, Rayner is Rayner, looks to get eliminated by RVW. Oh, Valkyrie already hyping the crowd out not long ago. Oh, RVW punching. The chamber, oh, Rayner! Rayner could be looking for the elimination, doesn't go for the pin on RVW. Also, look at the submission attempt by Quinn to Jada. The submission specialist that is Quinn has that figure 4 locked in, but Jada able to slip free. Rebounded off the ropes as Valkyrie into those forearms. We've got a crunchy as well by RVW. Loads of people hitting big moves here. I'm trying to keep them all. Going to get a pinfall attempt. Will it go our first elimination on the first contender in this matchup? No. Rayner able to kick out at 2. Oh yeah, the Rumble's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be watching that probably. Irish whip, Quinn off the ropes, rebounds. Oh, wait a minute, look at that submission there. Oh no, it's not a submission. Valkyrie just going to work on the arms of Akira. But pin for attempt, Quinn! Ooh, early kick out by Jada. Dragon. Oh, this is vintage Quinn! We're going to get our first elimination! Quinn won with the Irish sleeper. Last time out! And Jada goes to sleep! And Quinn Bell knocks off our first elimination here tonight. An unexpected one. One of the more favoured competitors eliminated, but that's what happens. You know, Jada's been here. She was the 3rd person in here, and you get caught in one of Quinn submissions. Bonchplex! Bonchplex! Oh no, the ref was stunned looking at the other pin attempt. And that allows Rayner to kick out, gives her a few extra precious seconds. Oh wait, look at Valkyrie going from the top, goes for an elbow, lands hard on the floor. So number 3, not the entrant number 3 is out first. Sling blade by Quinn. Straight jab, overhand right now by Rayner. Rayner looking to eliminate Valkyrie. Valkyrie definitely the freshest, although she's getting hit hard by Rayner on the outside right now. There, right hand by Rayner. Yeah, Akira and Quinn and RVW going, and they're both teaming up on Quinn. It's weird to see RVW and Akira team up on somebody. Maybe they're trying to get Quinn out so they can focus on each other. Welcome to the stream, Johnny Miles. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Triangle scoop slam. He's got Valkyrie into the pin on Rayner for the count of 3. And the first entrant in this matchup has been eliminated along with a 3rd. We are down to 4. Valkyrie going after Quinn now, thrown in that far right corner. I think everyone remaining in this matchup has been hit by some sort of big maneuver. Really could go down to who's got that heart at this point, who can be clinical. Oh, big counter there by Valkyrie. Quinn might have been going for that botchplex. Irish whip sends Quinn through the ropes. Big right hands here from Akira, straight in the face of RVW. Akira looking for a burning hammer to Valkyrie. Going for the pin as well on the Finnish-born competitor. Will that be enough to get an elimination? No, only the count of 2 so far. This elimination chamber quickly becomes a 4-way. Big right hand there, Quinn. Oh, Quinn. Oh, shades of Ziegler. Quinn. Pedigree. Damn, RVW could be in trouble. So can Akira as well. Into the pin. 1. Welcome to Stream Wars 2. Only a 2 count. 1, 2. That could have been an elimination on RVW, but the ref was busy counting the Akira pin. Reina was saved by that earlier, and now it's RVW saved by that. Oh! Valkyrie! Drives the head of Quinn into the mat. Could be looking for her second elimination, and Quinn could exit this matchup. And she does. And we are down to Akira, RVW, and Valkyrie. Oh, wait, what? Valkyrie! No way. She counted that botch pegs earlier. 1. No. There it is. Boot to the midsection, and we're down to number 5 and number 6. That's what I was talking about. The later you come into this matchup, the more advantage you have, and number 5 and number 6 are the only 2 remaining competitors. A big right hand by Valkyrie eliminates. Oh, we'll try to steal RVW's finisher there. Went for that stunner. If Valkyrie eliminates RVW, you should have 4 eliminations. A boot to the gut. Quinn, of course, got the other one, eliminating Jada Storm. This is the first match of the night. Valkyrie was countered there. Nice fireman's carry by RVW. Big forearm to the face. RVW against the ropes. Of course, the winner of this will challenge for that UIW Women's World Championship, and both of these competitors have history of it. RVW was supposed to challenge for the belt back at Recovery, who got attacked by Akira, taken out the title picture, and she's been caught up with Akira since. Should RVW win this, she will finally get her shot at the championship. And then, of course, Valkyrie debuted against Haley Jones. Valkyrie looking for a submission hold here, not close enough to the ropes, but I won't believe we'll get a rope break in a chamber match. Valkyrie could force a submission on RVW here. No, Valkyrie going to let RVW free. Oh my god, not for long. Valkyrie scouting up Riley Van Wilson. Riley better have that clutch, that heart, that determination into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. RVW with a kick out. RVW has that heart. We know what she can go through. A headlock by Valkyrie. RVW slaps the hand away. Oh! RVW! Submission attempt! Oh, no! Valkyrie quickly slips away. You could do them right now. Yeah, just miss out this match. Face buster by Valkyrie. Valkyrie taking the time to taunt. I wouldn't taunt in this kind of matchup because RVW just has to get up and hit you from behind. Stomp to the lower back of RVW. Nice boot to the chin, a second boot. A boot across the face again. Dragging RVW down to the mat. Valkyrie looking to crack. Oh, some small joint manipulation. Both of these competitors want it, but only one can have it. Into the pin. Looking for that win. Looking to advance and become #1 contender, but it's only a 2 count. Both these competitors looking to hit a big move. It's later in this match now. Maybe one more could do it. Valkyrie's done well in this match. Again, the advantage of coming in late. To my knowledge, only been hit by one big maneuver, and that was by Reina. So that's the advantage of coming in last. Big uppercut there by RVW. RVW now looking to work the arm. Maybe next time she gets that submission locked in, she'll be more successful with it. Oh, RVW going to the top. Playing it risky. Oh my god. RVW going to the absolute top. It's risky. It doesn't pay off. It doesn't pay off. just picking up steam. She was just picking up momentum. And she landed flat on her face. RVW was really about to take control of this matchup. Wanted to go high risk for the crowd, for the fans. Yeah, they'll be here soon. I'm excited. But Valkyrie will challenge either Haley Jones or Ashley Rain at the next pay-per-view. Coming out last really paid off. Everyone was softened. She eliminated, what, 4 people? Everyone was softened up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we head into our next match, we've got the cameramen going around backstage. They're keeping up with well, they're trying to get a couple words out of the man who will be managing the man in our tertiary main event tonight, Mr. Aaron White. Going to be trying to catch up with him. Aaron, I want to let you know you rendered it in the wrong size, so I have to stretch it. But
Sunshine has this in the bag, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm the Messiah. Oh, I'm the People's Champion. The people love me. I have one glove. Oh.
Ziegler following White. Jacob Ziegler.
There's nobody that believes Sunshine can lose. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, what the fuck?
Ziegler! Ziegler assaulting Sunshine's manager! Oh no! Ziegler! With the fire extinguisher! Of course, Ziegler said he has loose ends to pay! Of course, Aaron White attacked and eliminated Ziegler from the 40-man high-stakes battle royale. Aaron White was not a contender. Ziegler taking it to Aaron White and Sunshine tonight. Does this mean Sunshine won't have a manager? Ziegler driving White through a table. Welcome to the stream, Son of Infamy. Hope you're doing well. Aaron White trash talking Rob Cross. We were trying to get an interview with a guy, and Ziegler out of nowhere assaulting him. I guess that means Sunshine won't. I don't know if White will be able to manage Sunshine ringside later. Of course, there's plenty of time for him to recover, because up next we head into our second match of the evening, singles action. Jay Mamba, all heart. Jay Mamba, one-on-one with Joe Blade. I told you it was worth the wait, Alvis. Out first, Jay Mamba rocking the robe here at UnChained. Joe Blade blamed Mamba for his loss at Broadway Bash. Joe Blade felt he should have become the golden ticket contract holder, but blamed Jay Mamba, attacked Jay Mamba, and has been attacking him. They've been brawling, they've been going back and forth over this past month until this match was confirmed. I've checked Discord DMs, yeah. You can hit me with a DM whenever you hit me up. Jay Mamba tonight will look to get revenge on Joe Blade for the attacks. Just believes Joe Blade's looking for someone to pass the blame on. But Joe Blade, one of the meanest spears in the business, making his way down the ramp to maybe hit Jay Mamba with a spear of his own. And look at this! He really has been unchained. This looking like Hannibal. Joe Blade really fitting the theme of the night. Jay Mamba all class with that robe, and Joe Blade looking for destruction. His music just stopped? That's weird. I don't know why that happened. But here we go. Second match of the evening, and Joe Blade goes for a clothesline out of the gate. Jay Mamba did well to duck it, but Blade immediately followed up. Joe Blade starting strong, although looking to pick Jay Mamba up. Jay Mamba with the arm drag. To the midsection by Jay Mamba, keeping Blade down. I'm loving the tights. Driving the face of Mamba into the mat. I'm expecting a good match from these two. You know Jay Mamba has that heart, has that determination, has that grit. He doesn't stay down unless you Marco punish. Although Joe Blade, in fairness, almost as big as Marco. That spear got to be on the same level. Joe Blade now with some big right hand straight to the face. No way of covering that up from Mamba, and he's going for more. Joe Blade again, just unloading on the forehead with these right hands. That'll press now pet to pet, only for the count of one, and Jay Mamba with a kick out keeps this singles match alive. Second match of the evening, of course, second of 8, and then there'll be 8 more tomorrow. Drop kick to the back by Mamba now, like trying to pick up some steam. Irish whip, big knee to the face. Looking to drag Joe Blade towards the center of the ring here. Look at the strength of Jay Mamba. Going to drop Blade neck first across the leg. Joe Blade stuck in a submission hold here. Able to power out, going to have that incredible upper body strength. Jay Mamba's going to have to wear him down quite a bit if he's going to hope to catch Joe Blade in that kind of submission hold. Irish whip, and a heavy one at that by Joe Blade. Sends Mamba tumbling over the top rope, down to the floor below. Joe going to follow him. Joe going to give him no time to recover. Taunting the down Mamba on the outside as the ref begins the count. Of course, there will be a 10 count. It's a standard singles match. Please, let's have no count outs tonight at UnChained. Oh, Joe Blade taking a bit too much time taunting. Mamba back to his feet now. Dragging Joe Blade around the ringside area. Joe Blade though with an elbow to the midsection, followed by a second one, followed by a third one, forces a release. Irish whip going to send Jay Mamba across the ringside area, tumbling around. Irish whip now by Blade. Underneath the bottom rope goes Mamba. Blade going to follow. Mamba just scouting him up, stalking him. A stop to the back, grabbing Jay by the head up to his feet. Oh, takes him off his feet. What was that? Jay Mamba though, quick to roll to the outside. Joe going to follow him again, give him no time to recuperate. Joe going to grab Mamba by the hair. And what's Joe Blade looking for here? No! Slamming the face of Mamba, using the environment to his advantage. Slamming the face of Mamba off the steel steps. Big right hand, Mamba stays on his feet. Big right hand, Mamba stays on his feet. Big right hand, and that one drops Mamba. Third time's the charm. Joe Blade looking to pick Mamba up to his feet again. Boot to the midsection, knee to the face. Joe Blade stays on his feet somehow. Couple of, oh, look at these leg kicks. Chop across the midsection. More leg kicks. Going to take out the base. Take away the pace from that spear. You know, take away his ability to run. That spear's not going to be anywhere near as powerful. Joe Blade calmly walking to the ring after Mamba, who's face down on the mat right now. Joe Blade stalking him, dragging him up to his feet, but Mamba having none of it, drives the face of Blade into the mat, and now it's Mamba back in control. Stop to the midsection and a stop to the arm, forces Joe Blade to turn around, and Mamba looking for another submission hold. Has he worn down the body enough? Or is Joe Blade going to have enough left in the tank to escape this hold? Looks like he is. Powers that left hand away and an elbow to the head, followed by a second one and the third one. That forces a release from Mamba. Joe Blade's back up to his feet just a little bit before Mamba. And he's actually not able to capitalise. Mamba gets the legs around the head, going to send Joe Blade for a ride, twirling him around, sending him flying him across the ring. Joe Blade trying to quickly recover. Mamba hyping himself up. Joe Blade stunned, slowly gets back to his feet. Gets caught by a flying clothesline. Joe Blade right back up again. Into an atomic drop, into a double leg takedown, and drops the heels across the inner thighs. And then a drop kick. Joe Blade is down. Mamba needs to continue to pile on the offense. Oh, wait a minute! Joe Blade with the roll up 1, 2, only a 2 count. Mamba with a kick out, keeps our second match of the evening alive. Goes for a stop, keeps Mamba down. Joe Blade looking to pick Mamba up, but Mamba sweeps the leg out from underneath. Has the chance to regain control of this matchup. He's amping himself up again. Joe Blade trying to crawl to the ropes, trying to use the ropes to get back to his feet. Find that equilibrium. He's stunned. Confused. Mamba goes for the crossbody. Joe Blade was playing possum though. Quickly slips out of the way, grabbing Mamba by... Oh, what's he grabbing him by? The nose? Grabbing Mamba by the nose? That can't be a comfortable position, ref. You've got to be watching this. We've got Monty back now for our second match of the evening. A headbutt. A headbutt down low. And then Joe Blade just has the nerve to watch him, stare at him, taunt on the top rope. He knows that's Mamba's weak spot after the low blow by Hancock. Now lateral press by Joe Blade. 1, not even a 2 count. Mamba has the heart, as I mentioned. He stays in this matchup, rolls to the outside once again, and Joe Blade going to follow him again, giving Mamba no time to recover! Super kick by Mamba! Takes Blade off his feet, and that could be a big turning point. Throws Blade onto that bottom rope. Blade quickly trying to recover, but Mamba's right there on top of him with an overhand right. Turns Blade around. Irish whip into the ropes. Blade going to rebound off the rope, straight to the path of Mamba, who connects with a knee and takes Blade off his feet. Blade clutching his head. Mamba scouting him up. Mamba looking to put down the big man. Looking to win here tonight on pay-per-view and Unchained. Jay Mamba slams him into the man. Goes for the pin. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's not quite a 3. Joe Blade has the heart to kick out of the Lord's call. And Jay looking to pick him up and continue to pile on the pressure, but Joe Blade sweeps the leg out from underneath and then drags Jay to his feet by the hair. And the spear! The spear! 1, 2, only a 2 count. The spear from Blade, one of the nastiest spears in the game, isn't enough to put down Joe Mamba, with this chunky old bicep might be. Oh my God, Joe Blade. Looking to pile on the pressure. Oh, Mamba with a clutch reversal. Knee to the face. Blade is stunned. Big clothesline. And now, again, goes back to the submission maneuver. Drags him away from the ropes. Has he worn down the upper body? Has he forced Blade to empty the gas tank enough? No. Blade still has that huge power advantage. Couple of big elbows straight to the forehead, and Mamba laid out across the mat, allows Joe Blade to get back up to his feet, as does Mamba, but Mamba just a little bit slow. Joe Blade rolls into a nice knee to the face. Gonna drag Mamba up to his feet. Mamba stunned, Mamba confused, and Joe Blade looking to capitalize. Gut-wrench suplex sends Mamba across the ring. Joe Blade could be closing in on this pay-per-view win. Lateral press, peck to peck. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Mamba with a kick out. Mamba keeps our second match alive, and he keeps his hopes of winning here tonight alive. Look at that karate stance! The infamous stance. A submission hold now by Blade, trying to straight up snap the neck of Jay Mamba, but Mamba with a knee. Mamba with another knee. Blade stumbles backwards, and Mamba's back to his feet, only into the clutches of Blade. Irish whip, Mamba in the far right corner, and a big old knee. Running bulldog out of the corner. Fast-paced, back and forth matchup this has been. Now some chunky elbows to the midsection. Oh, look at Joe Blade showing off the press-ups. Gonna drag Jay Mamba towards the centre of the ring. Lateral press. Pec to pec once more. 1, 2. Only a 2 count still. Looking to pick Mamba up. Mamba, though, a little bit quicker. Nice Hurricane Rana by Jay Mamba, and immediately tries to drag Joe Blade up to his feet. Blade a little bit stunned. Boot to the gut. Jay Mamba could be looking for something big. Could be looking for something huge. Jay Mamba into the pin, perhaps for the win. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And this second match of the evening continues on. What is it going to take here? What a match this has been so far. Irish whip. Jay Mamba going to send Blade into that far left corner. Face first against the top turnbuckle pad. Mamba going to turn him around. Plant him in that corner. What's he looking for? What is he looking for? Super kick to the knee. Takes him off his feet. Oh my god. Mamba. Mamba! Mamba! Oh, look at the innovation. Look at the innovation. Ref! Ref! What took you so long? 2! Oh, the ref might have just screwed Mamba. The ref took like 10 seconds to get into the pin. Look at the athleticism by Mamba. The spring, well, the somersault moonsault. Handspring moonsault, that's the right terminology. Joe Blade turning him round. Look at the power. Just grabs him and drives him. Gets crushed by the weight of Joe Blade. Joe Blade is not a small man. I mean, look at those chunky biceps. Arm drag by Mamba. Joe Blade getting rolled over. Oh! Triangle choke! Joe Blade needs to use that power. He still has stuff in the tank. You see how he sits up there, releases the pressure, relieves some of the pressure on his neck. Just some big left hooks with a free hand straight to the face, forces Mamba to release it. Joe Blade looking a little tired. Now might be the good time for Mamba to lock in that submission hold. He's been trying all match. Blade looking a little tired. Boot to the chin. Overhand right counter by Blade with a nasty forearm, which sends Mamba straight in the corner. Mamba though counters, throws Blade in the corner. No, then Blade counters, throws Mamba in the corner. Irish whip by Blade. Watch out, Monty! Oh, if that was Blade going into Monty, Monty would have been down. Joe Blade placing Jay Mamba on that top rope. Jay Mamba reverses, looks to go high fly, and he pays. Oh, his neck just crunched. Oh my god, no way. It's not going to go the same way as RVW. No way. Lateral press. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Okay, Jay kicked out. I really... that might be his downfall, similar to that. And Riley Van Wilson! Joe Blade with a spear! 1, 2, 3! Joe Blade! Just like Riley, Jay Mamba tried to go high risk, tried to take it to the top, missed completely, and it led to his undoing, it led to his downfall. What a match! And Joe Blade walks away the victor here tonight on UnChained. This is Tone White calling for a Joe Blade match right here. Look at what a match this was. Oh my god. I can't. It's hard to call a non-chamber match of the night on a show where there is chambers, because I love a good chamber. But if we take away the chamber matches, it's going to be a hard match to top, I feel. And Joe Blade tonight. Look at the power. This man, behold. I mean, oh, Jay Mamba came so close. It was Jay Mamba's match to lose, and he went high risk and he failed. Yeah, there will be some controversy with that referee. But what a win for Joe Blade here tonight. Jay Mamba will be frustrated, but it will be Joe Blade who walks away with a win. As we move on to our third match of the evening, singles action in the women's division. Danielle Davis goes one-on-one with Aya Ali Vaziri. Like I mentioned, this all started, it was harmless, you know. Ricky Delaney was annoying Danielle Davis. Danielle tried to throw a drink over Ricky. Missed Ricky, hit Aya. I mean, Danielle was sorry about it. She tried to wipe Aya down, offered a towel. Aya just walked off. The GM tried to kind of force them to put their differences aside. Put them in a tag team match against the Sage Sisters. But Aya no-showed, made it a handicap match, which Danielle Davis obviously lost. And that's when this feud really got going. Danielle Davis, though, had quite the performance earlier this week. She well, I say teamed. She was partnered with Amelia Sky to team up against Aya Ali Vaziri and Jade Dynamite. She was actually able to get the pinfall victory. I appreciate the follow, but she was actually able to get the pinfall victory over Aya Ali Vaziri. Now, will that drive Aya just that little bit further, force a win here tonight, or will that give Danielle Davis the confidence she needs to pick up yet another win? I feel like everyone on this show really went hard with the attires. I'm loving it. From what I saw anyway, I'm loving it. And here comes Aya. Look at that. Look at that attire. Gives me those Sergeant Slaughter vibes. But obviously not from the USA though. Aya Ali Vaziri coming down in that full combat uniform. BJ would be loving this if he was here right now. But here we go. Aya Ali Vaziri, Danielle Davis. The bell has rung and here we go. Danielle Davis certainly has the height disadvantage, but that didn't stop her earlier on the week on the Super Show when she got the pinfall victory in that tag match over Aya Ali Vaziri. Aya Ali Vaziri, of course, ex-military. That is where the inspiration for that attire comes from. I wouldn't be surprised if that was her military gear. Looking for a submission attempt early on, although that might be a rope break. Can Danielle reach the ropes? She doesn't need to. Able to power out and drive Vaziri into the mat. To the midsection, however, as Vaziri going to catch the leg. Dragon Screw takedown on Danielle Davis, who comes into this matchup a slight favourite, despite her win earlier on this week in the Super Show. Only a slight favourite. I think there's only a couple more predictions in favour of Danielle Davis. Aya going to turn Danielle around. Irish whip into that near right corner. Here comes Aya with a big boot. Danielle says no. And takes Aya off her feet. Goes for a boot to the midsection. Grounds Aya Ali Vaziri. A stomp from behind. Looking to drag Aya up to her feet. Throws Aya face first into that near right corner. Big boot to the face by Vaziri. Looking to grapple with Danielle Davis. And that'll be Vaziri's strong suit in this matchup. Having that military training, if she's able to get into the kind of technical wrestling aspect, get a grappling exchange going, that's where she'll find herself in her zone. Danielle Davis just needs to keep Aya grounded, not allow Aya to get her hands on her. Use that pace advantage into the pin. One, only going to be a 1 count, not even a 1 count. Vaziri able to get the kick out. Drop kick to the back of Vaziri by Davis. Davis looking to pick Vaziri up. Irish whip into that near left corner. Reversal by Vaziri though puts Davis in the corner. And what's Davis looking for? As Vaziri in that tree of woe position, driving that boot straight into the face of Danielle Davis. Now looking to drag Davis to her feet. Vaziri with the boot to the midsection. Count with an elbow to the thigh. And now an Irish whip by Davis. Going to send Vaziri in that near right corner. Face first against the top turnbuckle. Davis going to turn her around. Put her in the corner. Irish whip now by Danielle Davis. Off the rope she goes. And Davis looking for that globo. The standing variation of it. Looking for a pinfall attempt. Of course, from the top rope earlier this week, it did pin Vaziri. But Vaziri this time going to kick out at 1. And keep this singles match alive. Goes for a stomp to the face. Off the ropes goes Davis. Knee to the face. Neck breaker. Oh, Davis looking to go for the maneuver that put Vaziri down on the Super Show. Oh, no, she's not. Mixing it up a little bit. Keeping Vaziri on her toes. Once Vaziri up on her feet, Davis looks to fly, but Vaziri with a power turns it into a power bomb. Catches Davis midair and now turns the momentum around in her favour. Huge Irish whip. Davis stumbles out the corner right into the clutches of Vaziri, who goes up. Nice gut-wrench power bomb. Jawbreaker. Yeah, to go to the top right really has been fatal tonight. Everyone who's gone for it has really crumbled. To the midsection, countered, elbow to the thigh. Nice knee straight to the face. Oh, into the pin! 1, 2, only going to be a 2 count for Vaziri with a kick out. Now stopped to the back by Danielle Davis. Has the head of Vaziri in between the legs, perhaps trying to force a submission. It's going to be hard pressed to force ex-military to tap out, especially this early on the matchup. Able to slip ahead free and get back to her feet. Irish whip though by Davis, going to continue to mount an offense, puts Vaziri in that far left corner. Davis taking her time to get up to her though. Davis once again sends Vaziri into the ropes and once again rebounds off for a discus elbow, a globo straight to the face, and then picks her right up, gives her no time. Danielle Davis really putting on the pressure. Shades of Megan Cooper with those AAs. Into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. Vaziri keeping herself alive here. Punch to the gut by Vaziri. Back to her feet. Grab Danielle Davis by the back of the head. Just toss her over the top rope. I wouldn't see Vaziri. I wouldn't be surprised to see Vaziri go for a count-out victory here. Do whatever it takes, although Coronel over top on the outside. Danielle actually coming out on top in the exchange, although not for long. Goes for a jab, and this is exactly where Vaziri would want it, although she slides back under the ring. Observing the 10 count rule, nowhere near to it though, which is actually going to turn the momentum back around in Danielle Davis's favour. Stomp to the face of Vaziri. Vaziri certainly showing her resilience tonight. Danielle Davis has thrown everything at her but a top rope globo. Danielle Davis. Now going to throw, now throwing Vaziri over the top. Oh my god, don't go to the top rope. I really thought Davis was going to go to the top there. You know how risky it's been so far tonight. But both of the people who have had the final pinfall in the first 2 opening matches, moments before they were pinned, dove from the top and missed. Oh no! This could be big! It could be a big turning point! Oh no, from the top, Davis misses! A swanton attempt! Will she fall down the same road as Jay Mamber and RVW before her? Irish whip, sending Vaziri into that far left corner. Danielle Davis with an Irish whip off the ropes. Another big discus forearm, or discus elbow I should say. Into the pin on Vaziri. 1, 2, still a 2 count. I mean, look at the chin. Can we respect the chin on Ali Vaziri? She's just taking these elbows to the face. Oh my god, Danielle Davis has not learned her lesson. She went to the top a minute ago, it didn't pay off. She's going to the top again. This time for a globo, and this time it doesn't pay off again. Top rope maneuvers are not paying off tonight. Nice DDT by Davis. Davis looking to pick Aya up. Aya counters whatever Davis is looking for. Just pushes her to her feet. And now a submission attempt by the Libyan. Single leg Boston Crab trying to force Davis to submit. Center of the ring. Monty has a perfect view of it. Davis able to turn her around. Push her away. I wonder who will be the first person to actually hit something big from the top rope. Overhand right count with an elbow by Vaziri. Drives the face of Davis into the mat. What a match this has been. We've had some nice back and forth matches tonight. Once again, throws Davis over the top rope onto the apron. Davis immediately comes back in because Vaziri was asking for it. Vaziri maybe took too long though. Talking trash. You don't want to talk trash on pay-per-view, you want to get the win. overhand right, countered by Vaziri, throws Davis in the corner. Big right hand, countered by Davis, throws Vaziri in the corner. Into the far left corner now. To the midsection of Vaziri, overhand right, Vaziri just throws Davis in the corner. And now Davis throws Vaziri in the corner. Jesus, back and forth we go here. Turning Vaziri around, face first against that top turnbuckle pad. Nice rope assisted bulldog, and Vaziri face down against the mat. Daniel Davis has the chance to capitalise. Going to drag Vaziri away from the ropes. Perhaps thinking she's done enough here. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Danielle Davis looking to pick Vaziri up to her feet. Irish whip by Davis. Vaziri in that far right corner. Davis, once again though. I was going to say once again it's going to go for that elbow. Oh, look at the charge by Vaziri. Just charges Davis off her feet. Davis over jawbreaker, stuns Vaziri momentarily. Will it be long enough to capitalise? No, it won't. Arm drag by Vaziri. Staying in control, looking to show off that power. Has Davis on her shoulder, but Davis shifts the centre of mass and slips free into a reverse DDT. Davis! Oh, come on, learn your lesson! Goes to the top again! Danielle Davis! With a glow bomb, and it connects this time! That's what put down Vaziri earlier this week! 1, 2, 3! Davis! She committed to going to the top, and after persistently trying, it finally paid off. What a singles, we're getting fire singles matches tonight, I'm loving it. Oh, Jay is not at the best start, 0-3. Hellish, 3-0, Jesus, go on Hellish. Danielle Davis, she committed, she was persistent with going to the top rope. She had faith in her skills. It may have missed 1 or 2 times, but when she got that decisive blow. Did you not post yours, Liam? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. 100% certain. Did you not? I saw it. Hey. Must be seeing things. So every pay-per-view we do the predictions, Hellish, and the prize is a £20, $20, whatever your currency is, gift card on what it be Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, whatever you need it on. Or if you don't have any of them, just PayPal. For Broadway Bash, we did 50, but they're also tallied up over the course of the whole year. So let's say you do bad tonight, but let's say you have 3 pay-per-views in a row where you do really well. They're tallied up over the whole year, and at the end of the year, we're going to give away a ginormous prize. It's going to be amazing. So, you know, you might have a bad night, but it's all about being consistent. And I mean, you might think, oh, I haven't started them. I missed 4 pay-per-views. You can start now, and all it takes is for Alvius. I think Alvius is leading. Is Alvius leading still? Maybe. He had a stinker at Broadway Bash. His lead dropped to like 1 point. Like, all it takes is for the leaders to have a couple bad pay-per-views, and you're right up there. Yeah, Suns was joint like second. It was like he was second last time, and now he's like 14th. It's crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, our 4th match of the evening, halfway through tonight's card, and we move into tag team action. The UIW Tag Team Championships are on the line. We will see Notorious look to remain undefeated as they challenge the Mustache Powers, who met their first defense tonight. So should they lose, there won't be a rematch clause. You need to have at least one successful defense. I love to see the location glitching again. Yeah, I definitely said to New York. But out first, Tobias Yoshida, Jack Bronson of Notorious. They debuted against the team that Mustache Powers faced at Broadway Bash in the form of the Prestige and mollywopped them, destroyed them. Can they continue that momentum? They didn't even need Liam's help, and like Liam was ringside, did nothing. In fact, Liam did his best to stay out of the way. Liam moved away, let them do their job, and maybe tonight it's the same thing. Liam's letting them do the job, letting them just show that they don't need help. Welcome to the stream, Wang Hoff. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Appreciate the follow. Now we await the arrival of our reigning, defending UIW Tag Team Champions of the World. I've never really watched either show, Aaron. The Mustache Powers, you've got Rich Hamilton, you've got Jerry Hattrick. They also have a manager who I guess tonight has also decided to leave it down to the teams. Both teams missing their managers. We saw him debut just 2 weeks ago, I believe, backstage with the Mustache Powers. Certainly an unexpected force in the tag division. They came out of nowhere. I think definitely the Prestige were the favourites in Broadway Bash, and coming into this match tonight, I believe they are the underdogs. What's this? Oh my god, what was Jerry Hattrick doing there? My lord. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about, the UIW World Tag Team Championships. Our first title match of UnChained. There you have the challengers. Jack Bronson on the left, Tobias Yoshida on the right. Always love some matching the tires. They debuted against the Prestige, beat the Prestige, and they're now looking to beat the team that beat the Prestige for the belts. In the form of the Mustache Powers, you've got Rich Hamilton on the left, Jerry Hattrick on the right, making their first defense of the UIW World Tag Team Championships. Of course, when the brand split happens, the tag team belts will be the only belts that will be seen on both brand exclusive pay-per-views. So the tag team's going to have to put in that extra work. They will be defending what, 4 times a month? No, 2 times a month, as opposed to 1, maybe 3 on some months. And it will be Jerry Hattrick starting off with Yoshida. Yoshida went for a running knee, went for the lift off, and Jerry Hattrick started strong, lifting Yoshida into the air and then using that weight with a stomp to the midsection. Oh, that is Monty. He is a young man. Jawbreaker by Yoshida. Stuns him. Goes for that drop kick, but of course Jerry Hattrick, not an easy man to take down. Went for a clothesline. Yoshida stopped him in his tracks, but Jerry Hattrick has the power advantage, threw Yoshida down to the mat. Jerry Hattrick stomped straight to the gut of Tobias Yoshida. Here's the thing you've got to think about here. Both teams are coming into this match. Neither team is bringing their associate ringside. Of course, you know, we saw the introduction of a third man in the Mustache Powers a couple of weeks ago. And then, of course, Tim Mercer, the Notorious, and the rest of Notorious. How will either side react should they lose tonight? If Notorious lose, I don't see Liam Mercer taking that lightly. And if the Mustache Power lose, I'm definitely interested to see how they take it. Because they'll both, whoever loses this match will think they would have done better had their manager shown up. Had the manager, come to the ringside. They're both missing one. It's equal in that respect. To the midsection. And a big left hand by Yoshida. Yoshida looking for the tag out. Both teams now have made a successful tag, keeping each other nice and fresh. Stop to the gut. Rich Hamilton, Bronson, the bigger man, looking to pick Hamilton up. Hamilton, no, takes out the base. That is always a good strategy to do against a man bigger and more powerful than you. Take away the base, because it takes away the power. You generate the power from your legs and your hips. You take that away, you lose that power. There's that power there, throwing Rich Hamilton across the ring with his legs. Bronson, he might be smaller than Hamilton, but he has that beefy build. Big knee to the midsection. Another big knee to the midsection. Now going to drag Hamilton up to his feet. Nice little sidestep there by Monty. Irish Whip moving out of the way. We get a tag team maneuver here. Yeah, here we go. The challengers. Look at this. Look at this. Off the ropes goes Yoshida with a big forearm straight to the face of Hamilton. Great teamwork by the challengers. Rich Hamilton tried to make a hot tag there. Yoshida's doing a good job at keeping one half of our tag team champions in his team's corner. The lower back, another boot to the lower back. Boot to the chin. And now Tobias Yoshida. With some small joint manipulation, then some knees across the spine of Rich Hamilton. Yoshida now looking to pick Hamilton up to his feet. Irish Whip by Yoshida, Hamilton into the ropes. And for the tag, no. Rich Hamilton says no, and goes for an overhand, gets caught by the elbow. Go up to the face, tagging out. Look at this teamwork by the challengers. Double Irish Whip into the ropes, rebounds off. Double shoulder block to take Hamilton off his feet. Hamilton, though, tries for the hot tag. Dives between both members of the Notorious, and here comes Jerry Hattrick. Big clothesline. Another big clothesline. And no, oh no! Didn't get the third one. Jack Bronson stopped him in his tracks with a huge power slam. Couple of stomps to the lower back. Boot to the chin. Now we're going to see Bronson go for some small joint manipulation to the big man of the team. Look at the way he's bending the fingers back. Not a comfortable position to be in. Jack Bronson dragging Hattrick to his feet. Whoa, he was trying to maybe Irish Whip Hattrick. Hattrick, the bigger, powerful man, just threw him backwards. Goes for a shoulder block, gets caught on an elbow. Lufez pressed now by Hattrick, the big right hands. Don't underestimate the Mustache Powers. They might look jolly, but they can certainly go in the ring trying to pick up Bronson. Bronson, though, showing his power now. Not allowing Hattrick to pick him up. Forearm to the back of the head. Now going to throw Hattrick in the corner, perhaps show some more teamwork here. They're doing a great job at keeping each other fresh. Again, look at this, and now look at Bronson holding Jerry Hattrick up for that springboard forearm. Love the teamwork. Bringing the leg across the face. Oh, it looks like Yoshida. Yoshida looking to fly, looking to go to the top. It's been a lot of people's downfall tonight. Will it be the downfall of Yoshida? Flies! Oh, he doesn't quite connect, but at least he stays on his feet. Turns around and continues to maintain the offense. Throws Bronson into the corner. There's the tag out. Double Irish Whip into the corner and into the ropes. So he rebounds off into a double shoulder block. Tries to dive between them, but Notorious have learned from their earlier mistake. Doesn't allow him to dive between them. Big right hand. It looked like Bronson was going for something big there, but again, Hattrick a little bit too powerful. Able to stop in his tracks with a forearm. Hattrick hoisting Bronson over his shoulders. Loving both of these teams here. Both are putting on a show. Tag team matches normally don't excite me this much, but these two teams really putting on a show. And big clotheslines here by Bronson. Bronson going to go for a third clothesline, taking Hattrick off his feet once again. Stomp to the back. Bronson perhaps backing up. He's had everything he's gone for countered by Hattrick. And so is Yoshida in that respect. Will he be able to connect with this one? Here comes Bronson, storming out the corner. Oh, almost got caught by the knee, but he hit the spear. Taking Hattrick off his feet, doesn't go for the pin. Respecting the resiliency, I guess, of the UIW World Tag Team Champion, and now he's scouting him up again. Damn, Bronson looking at it hard, and looking to hit home. Lifting Hattrick up in the air. Look at the power of Bronson. Look at this. Oh, Jesus. Crucifix into the pin. 1, 2. Jerry Hattrick able to kick out. I think that's the first time Hattrick's been pinned tonight. Hattrick with a knee to the face. Dragon Bronson towards the centre of the ring. Big stomp. Hattrick loves to throw his weight around. He's used it as an advantage. I got a choke bomb! A choke bomb! The ref's distracted though! The ref Yoshida! Oh, I really thought Yoshida wasn't going to try and break that up. Kick to the back. That could have been it for Bronson. He tried to distract the ref. He successfully distracted the ref, but still hopped in. They kick Hattrick in the back, but now it's essentially a handicap! The big splash by Hattrick! Oh my god, Yoshida's been taken out! 1, 2, 3! Yoshida got taken out by Hamilton! What a tag team match, yo! Notorious and Mustache Powers, that might be one of the best, that might be the best tag team championship match that we've had in the history of the belts. The tag team division really starting to fire up. There was a couple of big turning points. This was one of them. Luckily for Yoshida, he kept on his feet, but Hattrick clutching up. Here was another one of them. Big forearm by Hattrick, stunned Bronson. This was big. I really thought Hattrick might have stayed down here. Nasty spear by Bronson. Yoshida was able to stop the first pinfall attempt, that choke bomb by Hattrick, but then got taken out by Hamilton. And then when Hattrick went for that big splash, back to back, man, right after the choke bomb, there was no Yoshida to help him out. I mean, that's what tag team matches are about. You've got to have your partner there to break it up when it counts. And the Mustache Powers are still your UIW Tag Team Champions. I doubt Notorious will sit down. Maybe they'll retaliate. But what a match. One of my favourite tag team matches that was. Suns with a comeback. Suns either does really bad or really good. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, 5th match of the night. Singles action in our women's division. The women's golden ticket holder goes 1-on-1 with what seems to be Ashley Rain's, I don't know, muscle bodyguard? I'm not quite sure the terminology I'm supposed to use. Oh, there we go, Brooklyn. Thank you, Dave. This all started, this was kind of last minute in a sense. Ashley Rain defended the title belt, and you know Ashley Rain's all about respect. She wanted the respect in the locker room. She defended the title belt. Normally when you make a title defense, you'll go backstage to a round of applause on the roster. Ashley Rain didn't get that. Got ignored. So, you know, tried to get attention. Tried to make people, you know, notice her with the belt. Notice that she retained. Arai, the golden ticket, contract holder, stood up to her, pushed her down to the floor. Kind of said, look, I can end your reign at any time. I've got this contract. How about you sit down? Ashley Rain went to, stand up for herself, but Cooper loomed out from behind her. Of course, Cooper's been the devil on the shoulder of Ashley Rain for quite some time. Arai kind of naively challenged Cooper to a match then and there. Cooper went to shake her hand, hit her over the head with a bottle. And the match was, of course, later booked for UnChained. Arai certainly going to have the chip stacked against her tonight. Of course, has that golden ticket contract. Can cash in anytime, anywhere. She can cash in tomorrow. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. One of the youngest competitors on the roster, if not the youngest, the most inexperienced, and she's taken on Megan Cooper tonight. Cooper straight out the gate with a big clothesline. Now boot to the back of Rye. Going to have the speed advantage, but I'd say most other advantages will go the way of Cooper tonight, apart from speed and apart from athleticism. Can Rye use those strengths of hers, though, to outmaneuver Cooper? I can't wait to see how it goes. Cooper, of course, the only person to pin Valkyrie clean in UIW. Back at Broadway Bash, Cooper, surprise underdog in that matchup. To the back of the leg by Rye, goes for a boot to the midsection. A chop now, looking to show that's what I'm talking about. Has the speed, able to whip out those combinations, able to dodge that clothesline and turn it into a cheeky German suplex. And a boot to the midsection. Can I say wrong? I think I said this at Broadway Bash. I love this Arai attire. I really do like it. Good job. I think I said it at Broadway, but if I didn't, here you go. Look at the size difference here. Irish whip. I'm getting run around here by Arai. Using that agility once again, using that speed advantage. Get the advantage of a Cooper pop-up dropkick. Arai really taking it to Cooper here. Going to drag Cooper towards the center of the ring. Hook the leg. One. Only a one count. Cooper ever kicked out. We know the resiliency of Megan Cooper. A headlock by Arai. Imagine if Arai did cash in on the winner of Ashley Rain versus Haley Jones. That would be incredible. Irish whip. Arai into the court, into the ropes. Rebounds off. Cooper now going to leapfrog. Cooper, look at the power! Launches Arai into there. Now Arai might be faster. Arai might be able to hit more combinations per minute. But I feel like, you know, one of those nasty uppercuts equates to one full combination of damage. Now Cooper looking to wear down Arai, dragging her up to her hands and knees and just axe handle her right back down to the mat. Big right hand by Arai. Goes for a drop kick. Cooper sidesteps it. Now big right hand doesn't connect. The Irish whip by Cooper and a heavy one at that. Sends Arai into that far corner. Elbow to the face. Snapmare out of the corner. Cooper up on that second rope, looking to fly. Don't see Cooper go to the top very often. Cooper now looking to pick Arai up to her feet. Thought she was going to take Arai the long road home there, but looking to shut off that power. Squatting with ease. Into the pin on Arai here. One. Only a one count. Of course, Arai quite the surprise victor at Broadway Bash. One of the biggest surprises. A happy surprise to say the least. Coming out of Broadway with that golden ticket contract. To the back. Now Arai, looking to go to the top, make a fatal error. Potentially anyway. Arai up to the top, looking to climb, looking to fly. Cooper down, Cooper going to recover. No, she's not. Arai! No, Cooper gets the knees up. Arai went for the moonsault. Tried to put it all on the line tonight. Byron's carry though by Arai, staying in this matchup. Irish whip into the far right corner. Axe handle to the back. Appreciate the follow once again. Arai with Cooper in that corner. Cooper throws Arai back into the corner. Big right hand, but Arai reverses, puts Cooper in the corner. Grabbing the hand of Cooper up onto the second rope, onto the top rope, into a Hurricanrana. That's that athleticism I'm talking about. Welcome to String Glory Glory Man United 20. Hope you're doing well. Into the pin. One. Only a one count. The back. Looking to pick Cooper up to her feet is Arai. Elbow to the thigh. Looking to show off that power, but oh, look at this. Just able to slip out. So silky smooth. Arai really causing problems for the veteran that is Cooper here tonight. Could you imagine if Arai picked up the win? That'd be huge. Cooper pressed up onto that top rope by Arai. We're going to see Arai show off that athleticism. No, a big boot to the face. That's, oh my god, Cooper, you're not going to fly. I was going to say, Cooper knows better than to fly from the top rope. The forehead, stuns Cooper momentarily. Arai back to her feet, drop kick, takes Cooper off her feet. Arai standing over the downed Megan Cooper. Irish whip to send Cooper into that near left corner. Arai with a drop kick. Cooper stuns out the corner and Arai into the pin. Only a 1 count. I've said in the past, Cooper's downfall is her stamina, and I think that's something that Arai will have in droves. That's what cost Cooper against Haley, and it almost cost Cooper against Valkyrie. Cooper managed to last ditch hit that long road home. Literally, she was staggering around for like 10 minutes, getting like one. Her combinations went from like 3-4 punch combinations to just the odd uppercut. Just one big punch, didn't have the stamina for like 5-10 minutes towards the end of that match, and then suddenly pulled out long road home out of nowhere. If Arai can just take this match the distance, she'll add stamina to her list of advantages. Double leg takedown now by Cooper. Into side control. Arai doing well to cover up though. Kind of pushes Cooper off of her. Isn't able to recover to her feet though. Cooper going to help her up. Nice uppercut. Irish whip. That near right corner goes for the drop kick. Arai misses. Almost flies over the top rope. But Cooper, look at that. Oh! Arai's head! Hits the turnbuckle pad. Arai could be unconscious. Still able to kick out though. Arai fighting on survival mode right here. Could be unconscious after hitting the. She hit the top turnbuckle again with that drop kick. Jesus, Arai putting her head on the line. Arai looking to go to the top. Hasn't learnt a lesson. Looking to fly. Looking to go for that moonsault for the second time. Connects this time. A moonsault from the top by Arai. Doesn't go for the pin. She's trash talking. She's letting the emotions get to her. Of course, I mean, she tried to be respectful, give Cooper that singles match. Cooper hit her over the head with a glass bottle. Arai cannot allow the emotions to get to her. If she had gone for that pin straight away, she might have won this matchup. Nice arm drag. Irish whip now by Cooper, sends Arai into that far left corner. Reversal by Arai. Arai now calling over time. You're not going to win that against Cooper. Cooper pushes her away. Cooper now, out of nowhere, long road home. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and does it. But oh my god, almost dragged Arai up to her feet. Arai gave Cooper one hell of a fight though. One of the youngest members of the roster showing that despite lack of experience, she can take it with the veterans. Alice, you're 5-0. Wow. I think it was there. That was really the downfall. Arai's head ricocheted off all 3 turnbuckle pads. And then look here, the emotions getting to her, not going for the pin after the moonsault, instead opting to talk trash to Cooper. Oh, Topher beat Alvis to the band. Go on, Topher. But what a win for Cooper on our 5th match of the evening. We're up next. We head into our tertiary main event. It will be no holds barred. Potentially, Glory Glory, Man United 20. Potentially there. You could certainly join if you had a core on Xbox One. No, Aaron, you can't. You have to stay for the whole show. I'm in another league. I'm a different breed. I'm everything you can never be. Next level. Rob Cross at Broadway Bash forced himself upon the card. Made it the people's main event. Sunshine answered the challenge and stole the moment from Rob Cross. Now, Rob Cross, until earlier this week, was flip-flopping. He had a 1 win against Spanish, he had a loss against Takeshi, but then this past week, on the Super Show, he pinned Tone White. Alright, there was a bit of help from Marco, and he acknowledged that backstage. He acknowledged, oh yeah, he did get help from Marco, but it doesn't matter. He still pinned Tone White. That's huge. That's something that I don't think Sunshine has ever done. That adds a huge amount of confidence to Rob Cross tonight. And what else might add confidence to Rob Cross is knowing that Sunshine might not have a manager tonight. He might not have Aaron in his corner. Now, normally mind games don't work on Sunshine. They never do. But you've got to think, Sunshine doesn't often open up to people. Sunshine doesn't, you know, I'm not going to say become friends, but have buddies. He might have gotten comfortable having White in his corner, so that could be something that affects Sunshine. You might not see it, but it might affect Sunshine tonight if White does not come down the ramp with him. Jacob Ziegler said he had loose ends to tie up, attacked White backstage as we were trying to get an interview with him. And there, looks like Sunshine will be out here tonight without Aaron White. We're going to miss the hyping up from Aaron White. He won't be missing the hyping up. Behind that mask, how is Sunshine feeling not having Aaron White with him? Going to add a layer of difficulty to this no-holds-barred match, that's for sure. Will the lack of White throw Sunshine off his game enough for Rob Cross to take advantage? And will Rob Cross be able to take advantage of the no-holds-barred stipulation? Although you'd feel that would maybe lean towards Sunshine's playbook. Sunshine, look at him. You can tell he loves to get extreme. Chris... Aaron White missing from ringside. I don't know. Rob Cross is standing where White normally would be as well. Sunshine's going to turn around and see Cross. Another layer of mind games from the self-proclaimed main event of UIW. This will be no holds barred rules. Who will it benefit more? We will find out. Rob Cross versus Sunshine, tertiary main event of the evening, and here we go. And straight out the gate, Rob Cross launching Sunshine across the back. He has got a bone to pick with Sunshine. His main event was stolen from him, taken away. The spotlight was stolen by the man with a broken smile. Sunshine, I think actually this was another very evenly matched matchup according to the predictions. Backhand by Sunshine, and another backhand and a forearm. Doesn't connect though. Super kick to the gut by Cross. Big clothesline sends Sunshine into the corner. Sunshine quickly comes out. Pop-up drop kick to the face. The self-proclaimed main event of UIW, and a big clothesline puts all of his weight into it. Maybe he's fighting with a bit of emotion tonight. Into the face of Sunshine. Big flying clothesline by Rob Cross. Irish whip by Cross. And then Sunshine goes over the top rope onto the apron. Stun, I'm going to send Sunshine tumbling down to the floor below. And now who will take advantage of this no-holds-barred stipulation more? Elbow to the face, overhand right, backhand doesn't connect. That allows Sunshine to connect with a double leg takedown. Rob Cross's head ricocheting off the floor. Now Ash looking to pick Rob Cross up to his feet, forearm to the face, Superman elbow. Rob Cross slowly getting up to his feet. Look at that elbow kind of hurt him, it looks like. Very gingerly getting up to his feet. Overhand right there by Cross. Rob Cross looking to pick Sunshine up to his feet. Back elbow to the face. Belly to belly. Gets his head clapped though by Sunshine. Fall away slam there by Rob Cross. Rob Cross, look at that. He's taunting the crowd. I mean, I don't know who the crowd would be cheering in this matchup. I don't know. Rob Cross has had a bit of an attitude lately. Normally I would say Cross, but he's had a bit of an attitude. He's got a bit cockier. Calling himself the people's main event. It feels like he's owed a bit more for all of the effort he puts in. Like I said, he almost missed out on the Broadway Bash card. He had to put himself on the card. Look at Rob Cross talking that trash. Looking to pick Sunshine up to his feet. Under the bottom rope goes the man with the broken smile. And Rob Cross slips through the middle rope, goes for a boot. Sunshine slips away. Irish whip by the man with a broken smile, sends Cross into the ropes, rebounds into a forearm, takes Cross off his feet. You know what? We haven't actually seen any blood today. Maybe, like, perfect matchup for it. No holds barred. Couple of boots straight to the face, looking to work the arm. And to see that vintage small joint manipulation. He's to the back by Sunshine. Now a stomp to the midsection. Welcome to the stream, Jack Bandit. Hope you're doing well. The boots here by Sunshine. Looking to once again go for that small joint manipulation. Bending back the fingers of Rob Cross. Not the most damaging, but not very comfortable. Boot to the midsection by Sunshine. Another boot to the midsection by Sunshine. Big clothesline by Sunshine. Now look at this. Submission locked in. No rope breaks in a no holds barred match, but Rob Cross doesn't need a rope break to escape that. And fall away slam by Cross. Sunshine kips up to his feet into a clothesline. Now Sunshine starting to pick up the steam. Some clotheslines and a pop-up drop kick. Takes Rob Cross off his feet. And Sunshine now starting to pile on the pressure. Dragging Cross by the hair up to his feet. Can Sunshine be looking for a crunchy? Yes, he can. Here it comes. The crunchy into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Cross kicks out. Uppercut now by Rob Cross. Stuns Sunshine. Rob Cross with Sunshine in the air. Brainbuster. Right down onto that bald head. Cross taunting, feels the momentum in his favour. Headlock. Oh, roll up to steal it! To steal it! 1, 2! Only a 2 count. Sunshine kicks out. Grabbing Sunshine to his feet. Goes for a scoop slam. Sunshine slips free, pushes Rob Cross into the ropes. Code breaker by Sunshine! Into the pin, and this match might have a quick end. 1, 2! Only a 2 count. Cross kicks out and stays alive. Aaron probably cringes every time someone types in smile breaker. Cranking back on the fingers, knees to the spine. Jawbreaker by Rob Cross. Stun Sunshine. You've got to wonder how much, how effective that mask is at kind of, preventing damage. It's blocking that jawbreaker. He's headbutting the mask. He's sure it's going to hit him in the nose. It might hurt a little bit. You've got to think, a direct hit to the face is going to be way more damaging than hits the mask. Arm drag, by Rob Cross. Lateral press now by Cross, former number 1 contender for the UIW World Heavyweight Championship. Only able to get a 1 count though over Sunshine. We've had no lag tonight. Ooh, lovely, doubly. Just noticed. Stomp to the face. Looking to force a submission now. Rob Cross tying up Sunshine. There's no rope breaks in a no-holds-barred matchup, but Sunshine with that powerful core able to flip Rob over, push him into the ropes. Rob getting a little bit tangled in the ropes, allows Sunshine to get back up to his feet. Went for a crunchy, didn't quite connect. Gets thrown over the top rope by Cross, and to the outside we go. Looking to pick Sunshine up to his feet, elbow to the face, right hand countered by Sunshine. Sunshine on the shoulders of Cross. Oh, now Cross is back! Collapses under the weight of Sunshine. Probably not fully recovered from all those spears he took from Tone White.
Rob Cross though with a boot to the face of Sunshine, goes for a flying clothesline. Sunshine ducks the elbow to the face. Combinations by Sunshine. Elbow straight to the face of the man with a broken smile. Right hand by Rob Cross collapses down to one knee. And that turns the momentum of this matchup away to the favour of Sunshine. Oh no! Rob Cross in a dire situation, a crunchy! 1, 2, no! He overcomes what put him down at Broadway. Sunshine starting to get annoyed, starting to get frustrated. He doesn't have Aaron White in his corner to motivate him, to give him a game plan, to tell him what to do next. Goes for a code breaker, gets sidestepped by Cross. Pop-up drop kick though, Sunshine remains in control. Looking to pick Cross up, only for a knee to the side of the head. And another knee to the side of the head. And a third, oh, Cross is busted. Cross got nasty gash from that third knee. Oh! Oh, that is bloody. Look at that. He's scouting up Sunshine. Kicks the leg out from underneath him. Sunshine could be in trouble. The knee across the face. Into the pin. There's no rope breaks and a no holds barred, but it's only a 2 count. Look at Cross, he's pointing at the bloody, he's pointing at the gash. He's pointing at the gash on his forehead. Hard Irish whip by Cross, Sunshine in that far left corner. This has been more of a brawl than a wrestling match. The weapons haven't really come into play. Yes, they've fought on the outside, but it's been more of a brawl. Sunshine went for the double leg takedown. Hammer fists, Cross doing well to protect, to cover himself up. Sunshine going to the top. Oh my lord. Sunshine to the top. You don't see him go flying much, but this is what happens. White isn't in his corner to give him the motivation, but he lands the fist straight on the open wound. And Rob Cross's head is just splattered with blood right now. Uppercut by Cross. Sunshine is stunned. Up to the outside we go once again. Can someone go into the ring? Step up Enziguri, takes Sunshine off his feet. Stomps to the lower back. Cross looking to pick Sunshine up. Goes to whip him into the ring, but Sunshine slips free, targets the leg, body shot by Sunshine. Goes for an elbow, overhand right. Cross almost trips over the steps. Sunshine looking to pick Cross up to his feet, and Cross, oh, with the bloody head, ricocheting off of the steel ring post. Goes for a drop kick to Sunshine, a kick to the midsection is what he gets. Rob Cross back in control, still pumping himself up, still taunting the crowd, taunting Sunshine. Dragging Sunshine up to his feet. Big Irish whip, sending Sunshine to that bottom rope. What's Cross doing here? Oh, slamming the face of Sunshine into the apron. He's not done. Knee to the side of the head. Sunshine going to push Rob Cross away. Get back to his feet. Needs to do something. He's going to go off the ropes now. A vintage Sunshine leg drop. He's not done there. You know he always likes to follow it up with a second one from a different angle. Another leg drop by Sunshine. Sunshine dragging Cross. Look at that blood, my lord. But Cross still fights through it. Big punch to the pec. Up to his feet. Up in the air once again for another brain buster for Sunshine. Dragging Sunshine up to his feet. Boot to the midsection. Appreciate the follow. We're going to have sunset flip powerbomb by Rob Cross. Goes into the pin on Sunshine. Will it be enough to equalise and get his win back? Yes, it will. Rob Cross bloodied and beaten. Beats Sunshine. Maybe losing Aaron White ringside certainly did play into the minds of, well, losing Aaron White ringside definitely played into the mind of Sunshine maybe. Rob Cross has had a phenomenal week. Tone White again, with the help of Marco, and then Sunshine with the help of Ziegler. But it doesn't matter if he's had help. He's got the wins. Rob Cross with a huge win tonight. Look at the blood trickling down his forehead. Alright, you can calm down too. You don't have to punch me. I'm just a nice commentator here. Thanks, Chrissy. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event. The blood feud explodes. Years in the making. Frankie Burns makes his pay-per-view debut. Against Brian Jacobson. I appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Hope you're all enjoying it. Out first, the paragon of virtue. An underdog against Benny Banks. He overcame Benny Banks. He's an underdog against Frankie Burns. Will he overcome Frankie Burns? Brian Jacobson put his career on the line at Broadway Bash, and he overcame all that pressure. Is this even more of a pressure-filled situation? A man you had looming, a man you were once friends with, similar to that of Benny Banks, but on a deeper level. A man you brought into the business, a man you raised, at least from BJ's perspective. Frankie sees it differently. They've waited years for this moment. But tonight it goes down in the co-main event of day one. Welcome to the stream, KYR Scorsese. Hope you're doing well. There's still time to come back with day two. Brian Jacobson always likes to take his time, soak in the moment. This is one of the biggest moments of his career. A match that is must win for both men. But now here he comes, the Scottish Reaper, Frankie Burns. Appreciate the follow, thank you. Frankie Burns. I just see him through the smoke. Still can't see him. There he is! The Scottish Reaper Frankie Burns made his UIW debut in impressive fashion, although unfortunately for him, the match came to a crashing end when Tone White intervened, attacking Marco Punish, giving Marco the win by DQ. Frankie was not happy about that. Frankie said, we heard from him backstage, he said, this, Tone, whatever, you can have this, but you will get your comeuppance. The Reaper never forgets. It's all in the sand at the time. Wait, BJ! BJ's not even letting Frankie get to the ring! A suicide dive by BJ, he doesn't even let Frankie Burns get into the ring! See you later, Aaron. BJ didn't even let Frankie Burns get into the ring. And this match hasn't even begun. Irish whip by BJ sends Frankie over the top of the barricade. And now we're in the crowd, knee to the midsection of Frankie Burns. Like I said, the tensions were high. Irish whip, Frankie Burns being thrown further and further into the crowd. Right hands coming from BJ. Big right hand by Brian Jacobson. Irish whip, oh my god, no, he's going to take BJ onto the court. He was on the concrete already. BJ's envious of that luscious mohawk. Big right hand straight on the chin of Frankie Burns. Brian Jacobson now throwing Frankie into this enclosed area. We're going to pick Frankie up to his feet. Oh my god, Frankie thrown into the table. What is BJ looking to do? BJ dragging Frankie to his feet. Punch to the back of the head. Brian Jacobson grabbing Frankie Burns, dragging him next to him. This match hasn't even begun yet. This match hasn't even begun yet. Brian Jacobson with a powerbomb to Frankie Burns through the table, and this match has not even begun. Will it even get started? Brian Jacobson dragging Frankie to his feet. Throwing him now. Oh my god. BJ slamming the head of Frankie off that. What? Just that crate? Equipment crate? And again, dragging Frankie, throwing him into the crate. But now Frankie with a knee to the midsection. Frankie now coming back. Frankie taking the arm of BJ, bringing it around back. But no, gets caught by an elbow on the chin. Right hand by Brian Jacobson. Oh, but a counter. A deep arm drag by Frankie, who's now looking to pace back towards the ring. Perhaps wants to get this match underway, and he's taking a break from this offense. Ooh, that's nice. Wow. Split camera. Frankie telling BJ to get in this ring. BJ's coming. BJ's coming. And I guess this match, is now begun? We're now in the ring. BJ with Frankie up on his shoulders. BJ could be looking to put Frankie down. Into the pin early on. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Frankie with a kick out. BJ rolling Frankie over. Center of the ring, boot to the midsection. And a boot to the face by BJ to Frankie Burns. Goes for a boot to the midsection. Frankie counters low. Knee to the midsection. Big clothesline. BJ ducks underneath and connects with a clothesline. Oh, look, a little jive. thinking he's Ziegler. That fancy footwork. Frankie now looking to pick BJ up to his feet. Big right hand, countered by BJ over right hand of his own. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Talk about transition. Big knee throws his head into the apron. What is Frankie looking for here? Yeah, they've got to get in the ring. We're going to watch out for this count of 10. Oh, BJ going to be the one to throw Frankie under that bottom rope. BJ going to follow. BJ now looking to pick Frankie up to his feet. Forearm to the face of Frankie. Boot to the midsection though by Frankie. Goes for the scoop slam. Frankie slips free. Big clothesline by BJ. Frankie with a shoulder block. Driving BJ into the mat and now a couple of stomps to the back. Frankie dragging BJ up to his feet. Big backhand. BJ counters with a right hand of his own. Big clothesline but gets hung out to dry on that top rope. Like a fresh batch of washing on a cold Scottish morning. What is he looking for here? Rubbing the face of BJ against that top rope. Going to give him a bit of rope burn. Trying to choke him out with the ropes. Now Frankie burns off the ropes. Drop kick to the back. BJ rolling to the outside. Frankie going to follow him. Again, the ref begins the count. Cheeky German there by Frankie Burns. Beautiful trip by BJ. BJ looking to pick him up. Check right hook, counter with a boot to the midsection by Frankie. Big right hand now by BJ. A check right. Frankie drops to one knee. That caught him clean on the chin. Head first into the apron goes Frankie. Under the bottom rope now goes Burns. BJ going to follow. Drop to the lower back of Frankie. BJ circling like a shark who's out for blood. But BJ gets pushed away by Frankie. Frankie dragging BJ up to his feet. Irish whip. Sends BJ into the far right corner. A drop kick by the Scotsman. BJ looking for here. Barton Frankie across that middle rope. Maybe going to take a page out of Frankie's book with that drop kick. No, just throws his entire upper body onto the back of Frankie Burns. Dragging Frankie now towards the center of the ring. What's BJ looking for? BJ stomp to the gut. See how Frankie was trying to pry it off of his stomach. Elbow to the head of BJ. Double leg takedown by the Reaper into side control, going for the hammer fist, but BJ with good guard there, not allowing the fist to get through. Irish whip now, BJ into the ropes, rebounds off. Big power slam there. Now into the pin, lateral press, pec to pec. Might be a rope break. Ref, how is that not a rope break? His foot was practically touching it. Only a 1 count though. Dragon screw takedown. Looks like Frankie Burns holding that right knee. Perhaps could be a troubling joint maybe later on in this matchup. Not Monty's best night. He's worried about being replaced. Big running drop kick though by Frankie. Doesn't go for the pin on BJ. BJ actually able to sweep the legs out from underneath of Frankie and drag Frankie to the feet. Check left, counter with a left hand by Frankie. Goes for a big overhand right, counter for a big boot by BJ. BJ with a spine buster. Driving Frankie into the mat. Goes into the pin as well, looking to put Frankie Burns down for the count of 3. There's 1. Barely a 2, if even a 2. Frankie trying to get back up to his feet, but BJ stopping him with a kick to the back. Arm drag by Frankie Burns. Goes for the clap. Big clothesline. Oh, rolls through as well. Gets immediately back up to his feet, does Brian Jacobson. Goes for a stomp. Frankie says no. Thank you, up to his feet. Nice clothesline by Frankie. Boot to the back of BJ. BJ having none of it, back to his feet. Axe handle. Almost takes the head off of Frankie Burns. And a boot to the lower back and a boot to the chin. Throwing Frankie down to the mat, face down. Small joint manipulation by the paragon of virtue. Knees across the spine. Pick Frankie up to his feet. Frankie though, with the arm drag, says no thank you. Frankie now to the outside. Frankie getting a little bit stressed here. Maybe looking to come up with another game plan, or maybe just playing possum as he now hits a barrage of right hands. A nice combination, but BJ able to get the better of him though. Kick to the thigh, goes for it. One weird kick. And that cost him. The unorthodox kick cost him, allows Frankie to take control on the outside. Despite this being a standard singles match, this match has spent quite a lot of time on the outside. Knee to the midsection by Frankie, and a nasty clothesline sends BJ staggering over the top rope, crumbling down to the floor below. Grabbing the left arm of BJ now, cranking it back, dragging BJ down to one knee, but BJ with a solid punch to the gut, and a second punch to the gut, and a third punch to the gut. Forces a release here. We're going to get back in the ring. Goes for a check left. Gets a forearm to the face for his troubles. And BJ gets thrown on that bottom rope. And Frankie follows. Back in the ring we go. You know what? Not many big maneuvers hit so far in this matchup. You know, well, they know each other well enough. I mean, they were friends for the longest time. Like I said, BJ kind of brought Frankie into this business. Brought him up. Brought him up the ladder years ago. They will know each other well. Of course, they would have evolved since then, but you don't really lose the core of your moveset. You don't really forget the basics. They will know each other very well. They won't admit it, but there's definitely going to be some mutual respect. Hence the lack of pinfall attempts. What's Frankie Burns looking for here? A nice power bomb there off of the electric chair. Roll it. As soon as I say there hasn't been many pinfall attempts, Frankie into the pinfall attempt for the count of one. Frankie Burns dragging BJ up to his feet. Irish whip by Jacobson. Into that far left, goes for a drop kick. Jacobson sidesteps it, only to get caught by a right hand and another right hand. Irish whip now by Frankie Burns, off the ropes, ducks underneath, off the ropes again, ducks underneath, but gets caught by a clothesline by BJ. Big punch in the midsection by Frankie. Stuns BJ, momentarily goes for a clothesline, but BJ over drop toe hold. What's BJ looking for here? BJ, nasty neck breaker across that middle rope. Reverse DDT by BJ to Frankie. Now BJ looking for that. Oh no, not looking for a submission. Into the pin though. Will hook the leg this time. No lateral press here. Almost get a 2 count, but not quite. This win would mean so much to both of these men. Like I said, it's years in the making. The tensions were high. That's why we saw that pre-match brawl. BJ wouldn't even let Frankie get into the ring. In fairness, they haven't hit many big moves. Oh, and a spine buster! As soon as I say that, doesn't go for the pin though. BJ, a rake of the back of Frankie. Frankie though, looking to launch BJ across the ring. Perhaps signaling that the end is coming for BJ, dragging him up to his feet. Big clothesline by Frankie, and a forearm to the face of BJ, and a sling blade to BJ. Frankie picking BJ up to his feet. Oh, knee to the midsection. Discus clothesline by Frankie Burns. Taking BJ off his feet here. BJ could be in trouble. Frankie almost took his head off with that clothesline. A kick to the back of BJ. Now big clothesline by BJ, rolls through, gets back to his feet immediately. To the midsection. BJ has Frankie in that seated position. Reverse DDT by BJ, goes for a boot to the back. Irish whip over the top rope onto the apron. Big right hand by BJ. BJ dragging Frankie up to his feet. To the midsection by BJ. Big left hand now by Jacobson. Watch the count, guys. Come on. BJ slips free. Reverse DDT. Who's taking quite the slow pace. Of course, they know the stakes. They know neither man wants to lose. Under the bottom rope goes BJ. Goes for a stomp to the back there. Frankie now have a stomp to the left hand. Looking to target that left arm of Brian Jacobson. Gonna drag BJ to his feet. BJ with the jawbreaker. Stuns Frankie. Big clothesline again. Rolls through it. BJ with that athleticism. I mean, there has not been many pinfall attempts tonight. I know I'm jinxing it, but BJ and Frankie certainly reserving their pinfall attempts. A mind game, if you will. Waiting for the right moment, making sure that it does count, it does mean something. These boots to the chin, and again BJ with his small joint manipulation. Knees across the back. Stomp to the arm of Frankie. Frankie up to his feet. Frankie once again to the outside, tries to grab. Oh wait, no, oh wait a minute, he sees BJ, goes for the taunt, could be a mistake by BJ, tried to grab BJ. BJ rolled into it, tried to play a bit of mind games, trying to pose for Frankie, and that might be his downfall, maybe not, no, double knee to the back. Stomp to the arm of Frankie, BJ on the back, driving their hip to the spinal cord, looking to pick Frankie up. Frankie though, knee to the face of BJ. Shoulder block by Frankie. Frankie looking to pick BJ up. BJ though gets caught by an arm drag. Back and forth these two men go. They know each other so well. Hanging Frank over that top rope. Going to propel him to the centre of the ring. Using that momentum. Goes for a kick to the back. BJ slips free. BJ from behind. Backbreaker. Backstabber, I should say. To the back. And now Frankie slips free. Frankie has BJ up in the air. Look at the power of Frankie Burns. Stomp to the lower, the left arm, I should say, of BJ. Cranking the arm back once again. Lateral press now by Frankie into the pin. One. Got to hit those big moves, Jesus. Arm dragged by Frankie, by BJ, I should say. Dragon screw takedown by Frankie. Frankie now stouting up, looking over the downed Brian Jacobson, dragging him to his feet. Grabbing him by that left arm. BJ though, it's dragged down to one knee. Punch to the gut by BJ. Second punch to the gut. Third punch to the gut. Spine buster again by BJ. BJ loving these spine busters tonight. Laughing at Frankie. Laughing at Frankie Burns. Goes for a stomp. Frankie misses it. Frankie rolls through to his feet. Turns BJ around. German suplex by BJ. By Frankie. Sorry, I was going to turn it into a Chimera. There's a dragon suplex. Cap off the Chimera plex. Straight jacket German. Frankie now rolling to the outside. This is not a no holds barred match. Frankie cannot pull a weapon out. What is Frankie doing? I would like Wrestling Code to do good, for sure. It looks cool. Oh, he just pulled off. He just pulled off the mat. Frankie just pulled off the mat. We have it exposed concrete, ringside. BJ trying to get back to his feet. BJ back up, but Frankie with a hard Irish whip sends BJ tumbling over the top rope down onto the concrete. Oh my God, no. Couple big right hands. Another right hand, but BJ counters with a right hand. Big left hand by Frankie. Oh no. No, no, no! Just tosses BJ onto the exposed concrete! Frankie pointing to his head, he knows he has a plan. Jesus Christ, BJ has not moved. Landing spine first on that concrete. Irish whip going to send BJ under that bottom rope. Face first into the apron. My God, knee across the side of the head. Let's watch the count, ref. Back into. Oh, kicks BJ on the way back in. Dragging Brian Jacobson towards the other side of the ring. Stomp to the arm. Another stomp to the arm. Another stomp. This one, not to the arm, to the leg. Stomping on every limb of Brian Jacobson. Brian Jacobson could be out of it. He just went, oh no, he might be out of it. Frankie Burns scaling up BJ. He's waited a long time to hit this on BJ, and it might do enough. BJ has done nothing since hitting the concrete, and he gets a 2. That is the nearest 4 we've had. Oh no, Frankie again. Another sands of time is ticking into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Frankie Burns using the concrete. Sands of time after being attacked by BJ at the start of the match. Put through a table. Frankie Burns walks away with the win. Hits Sands of Time multiple times. Through BJ to that exposed concrete. And secured the win. Frankie Burns wins his pay-per-view debut, The Reaper. Soaking in this victory. He has been waiting for this moment, and he has obtained it. But now, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and Topher, it is time to crown the first ever UIW Lionheart champion in a championship match. Our second elimination chamber match of the night. Of course, the first 4 men out will start inside the pod, and the final 2 men will start in the ring. It's not been the best night for Notorious, but Johnny Miles at least will not start in the ring. He will have somewhat of an advantage. Maybe he'll draw that number 6. We saw the kind of advantage we had with coming out late. Earlier on the night, RVW and Valkyrie drew number 5 and 6. They were the final 2 people in the match. Will it work out the same way in this chamber match? know Johnny Miles will start inside of a pod. 3 other men will join him. Who will they be? Staring around what could be his tomb as we await the next entrant. And it will be taking his time. The man himself. The Shaolin Warrior, the high-flying sensation, Jay Jones, earned his way into this match by defeating Liam Mercer at Broadway Bash. He's always come very close. That's what this match means. This match means something to every man in the match, and I'll get to that. Of course, this is for Johnny Miles. This is his first big opportunity. Of course, he never lost the tag belts. He's now got a chance to win what will be the major belt on the Ignition brand. For Jay Jones was in the first ever UIW main event against Kevin Dudak, lost that. Then ended up with a television championship match. Number 1 contenders match. Lost that. He said this season would be his season. Then he got attacked by Liam Mercer, but he overcame the odds. Will he be able to overcome the odds tonight? What number will he draw? It could. He's definitely not 1 or 2. That number 6 spot earned Valkyrie the win. Everyone was a little bit beaten, a little bit battered, and Valkyrie came out and went ham on all of them. Yeah, Ziegler could cash in. Ziegler could literally cash in on the winner here. He could if he wanted to. And here comes Marvelous Matt Brooks. Now his claim to this match. Obviously he beat Adam Richards at Broadway Bash, but he was so close to getting a championship match at Gridlock. But he lost to Rob Cross at Ticket to Broadway in that number 1 contenders match. This is his first one-on-one championship match in UIW. A man who was pushed to the top by the former general manager Xander Slate. Almost won the 40-man high-stakes battle royale. Was in the final 3. If he'd have won that contenders match, he might have been world heavyweight champion. Might have been able to do what Rob Cross didn't, but tonight he's got a chance to make it himself. And he won't be starting this match. He will start in a pod. Magnificent cape on Matt Brooks. Ziggler cashes in and it's the sandwich. No, that got cashed in earlier this week. And here comes, which means this man, the man who throughout his entire UIW career has never been outside of a championship picture. The former 2-time UIW television champion. The longest reigning television champion. The first ever 2-time champion in UIW. JT Smooth will not be starting this matchup in the ring. He will start inside a pod.
Take a warning straight to the police. I go with my move, want my mind made up. I go with my move and just bust your shit up. Ooh, they mouth getting them put up. I'm a real nigga, so I'ma keep it hush hush.
Could you imagine if JT Smooth moves from the television championship scene and becomes the first ever UIW Lionheart champion?
We don't make that public. Once the chopper hits, ain't no coming back from it. Don't speak on it, boy, if you don't really want it. Cause my fam serious. Boy, we really coming.
And that means Kenny Banks and Bozo the Magnificent will start off this UIW Lionheart Championship Chamber. Damn, the wild card getting the bad draw. I'd have loved to see Bozo start 6th. That would have made my night. Well, I imagine Bozo starts 6th. Everyone's injured. Here comes Benny Banks. Earned qualification at the top of the month by beating beating Brian Jacobson in the trilogy match, main event of Ignition. I think 1 or 2 people voted Bozo. Could you imagine Bozo wins? Bozo wins and then Ziggler catches in. That'd be hilarious. Look at Benny Banks talking trash to everybody in those pods. Played it smart, missed out on a 5-way earlier on in the month. Everyone else was put through a 5-way, put through War. Benny Banks played it smart, missed out on it, and now he will be the freshest in this match. But ladies and gentlemen, last and most certainly not least, the wild card pick for the Elimination Chamber. Bozo the Magnificent. Could you imagine the first ever Lionheart champion is this man? You go back a few years, I want to tell you some history of Bozo, because he is the first champion in another aspect. A few years ago, I think 5 years ago, Bozo the Magnificent became the first European champion in CMV, when I used to commentate that. Bozo has got the ability to become an inaugural champion. He's got the ability to pull out the upsets. Could you imagine if Bozo the Magnificent, he's finally weaseled himself into a title match? Could he take the opportunity? Can he become the first UIW Lionheart champion? I feel like nobody would be upset with that. I certainly wouldn't. Look at the hips! Let's lock that chamber door, and it will be Bozo the Magnificent starting things off with Benny Banks. The rest of the order is completely random. We saw earlier with Valkyrie that 6th spot means a lot. Whoever be 6 has got to be a favourite. But here we go, Benny Banks and Bozo starting things off, and Benny Banks straight out the gate kicks the legs out from underneath Bozo. I will go through all the predictions after this match, day 1. High angle scoop slam by Benny Banks. Benny Banks cranking back on the arm on Bozo the Magnificent. If we have a load of ties at the end of day 1, I'll probably DM everybody and give them a day 2 tiebreaker to pick. Everybody's on predictions. I didn't think we need a tiebreaker for a chamber-based pay-per-view, but maybe we will. Bozo clapping the head of Benny Banks. Benny though, throwing Bozo in the corner. He will be number 3. Beautiful inside sweep there by Benny Banks. Who will be the 3rd man in the chamber? It will be the Shaolin Warrior, the high-flying sensation, Jay Jones. Gets that 3rd spot. Nice fisherman suplex there by Benny Banks. And a 1 count on Bozo. Jay Jones playing it smart. It's there now. I could split the prize, but what if there's 4 people with a tie? Roll up by Bozo. They're going to get a first elimination, but only a 1 count. I did that once. I had to do that with, I can't remember what pay-per-view it was. Maybe Ticket to Broadway? Had 2 winners. To the back of Bozo. Benny now going after Jay, quickly switching it up. And who will be number 4? Matt Brooks, JT Smooth, or the one and only big man in the lower right there, Johnny Miles. Man represent Victorious here. It won't be, it'll be JT coming out 4th. Matt Brooks or Johnny Miles that will come out 6th. Who will get that lucky number 6 spot? Bozo taking the time to taunt in a championship match. He's finally got himself into a championship match and he's taunting. Clotheslining Jay Jones over the top rope onto that hard floor. No eliminations thus far. Uppercut by JT, right hand to Benny. Bozo driven into the hard floor, the cage floor. Jay, no, Jay! Jay! Oh no, this is risky business. Jay scaling the chamber and he connects though! With a splash off the chamber wall! And who will be number 5? Will it be Johnny Miles? Or will it be Matt Brooks? It will be Matt Brooks! Marvellous, Matt Brooks comes out 5th. Shoulder block by Bozo. And that means Johnny Miles will be number 6. That coveted number 6 spot that Valkyrie had to win earlier. Bozo picking Jay up to his feet. Throwing Jay into the ring post, forearm foot to the back, and now JT coming out. JT coming out to attack Bozo. Throws Bozo into the chamber pod. But before he can do anything, oh! Bozo's neck landed on the cage floor. Could that be the first elimination? No. Looks like JT and Jay Jones teaming up on Bozo here. Obviously Bozo the biggest threat. And here will come Johnny Miles in 7 seconds. Benny Banks looking to fly on Matt Brooks. Looking to go to the sky, misses, and almost got punched out of the air. No, Jay! Oh my god, no, this is what cost Riley Van Wilson earlier. Jay Jones! Big splash! Lands it! That's why he's the high-flying sensation. And Johnny Miles now enters the ring. Jawbreaker by Bozo as Benny Banks gets thrown over the top rope. This is a super kick to Johnny Miles from behind. JT Smooth with a German suplex. The midsection. Dragon suplex to Bozo. Once again driving his neck into the floor on the outside. Could that be an elimination? No, it won't. I think Benny Banks should try to go high and miss. Hurricane. Oh my god! Frankensteiner driving the head of Bozo on the outside. Jay Jones is being lethal here to Bozo. Giving Bozo no chance. And that will be our first elimination. Matt Brooks flies. Knee first into the cage. Unlucky for Bozo. Just got melted on the outside. Driven like neck first. Like 4 times into the cage floor. Oh, look at that. Johnny Miles driven into the pod by Matt Brooks. Jay Jones perhaps looking to take it to JT Smooth here, knee to the face, into a clothesline. In the middle rope goes Matt Brooks and Jay Jones once again. It doesn't work out for anybody when you go to the top, but for some reason, for Jay Jones, it's working out every time. Another splash! Jay Jones! He's the high-flying sensation for a reason, but Matt Brooks could be looking to eliminate Benny Banks. There goes JT. Oh, I just realised Monty's been replaced here. 1, 2, 3, and that's 1 elimination for Brooks. 1 elimination for Jay! Spear by Brooks! Got Johnny Miles and JT Smooth going at it on the outside. Miles being thrown into the cage wall. And then we've got Matt Brooks and Jay Jones going after it on the inside. Oh, JT looking to eliminate Miles. That coveted number 6 spot. Of course, Matt Brooks was number 5. 5 and 6 for the last 2 men standing in the women's chamber. They are still in this match. Then you've also got, 3 and 4? So 1 and 2 are the only ones out so far. Oh my god, look at that leap! That's got to hurt JT's knees. A full mount here, some hammer fists. Johnny Miles doing good to cover up though. Well, Jay Jones just gets his head driven into the mat by Brooks. JT picking Miles up to his feet. A heavy Irish whip. Miles again into that chamber pod. JT has been using that chamber pod very well in this matchup. My god. Oh my god. A powerbomb on the chamber floor. We know how brutal that is. It took Bozo out of the match. The Frankensteiner on the chamber floor. 3 powerbombs on the outside. Johnny Miles might be in trouble, but also inside the ring. Matt Brooks could be in trouble. These hard knees to the side of the head by Jay Jones. Johnny Miles back up to his feet. Takes JT off his feet. What is Jay Jones looking for? Throws Johnny Miles back in the ring. Oh, Jay Jones could be looking for his second elimination, perhaps. Driving Johnny Miles into the mat. Could it be? Will we be down to our final? Will the number 6 spot be eliminated? The spot Valkyrie went from 1, 2, 3. We are down to 3. Jay Jones, JT Smooth, and Matt Brooks. Which means we won't have the same number. Oh my God, Brooks. Oh my God, Brooks lands it this time. Matt Brooks through that middle rope. Jay Jones follows. JT is down. Big punch to the gut. And Matt Brooks has Jay Jones on his shoulders. Jay Jones slips free. Matt Brooks could have been looking to put down Jay, but Jay slips free. Arm drag by JT. Boot to the forehead by Jay Jones. Sling blade by Jay. Drop kick by Jay. Jay taking them both out. Looking to drive the head of Matt Brooks into the mat. JT starting to recover. If I'm Jay Jones, I stop JT from getting up to his feet. Here he is, up to his feet now. Jay Jones, very smart, noticed it in the corner of his eye, took JT off his feet. Kick to the midsection, boot to the midsection, kick to the midsection, countered by JT. Beautiful double leg. Oh, look at the transition into side control, then full mount. Jumped over the hips. Big clothesline, takes Brooks off his feet. That was a stiff one. Oh my God, JT does not go to the top often. JT, don't risk it all. JT, you're not a high flyer. You're going to do what RVW did. Oh no, you landed it. JT is not a high flyer. Matt Brooks now the only man standing in this chamber in the final 3. Started 5th. JT started 4th and Jay Jones started 3rd. Overhand right by Jay. There's that inverted Frankenstein of the same thing that eliminated Bozo. JT going to get the elimination perhaps though. Matt Brooks in trouble. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Wasn't on the chamber floor like Bozo's one. Big right hand to the face of Jay Jones and a big clothesline to the face of JT, but Jay, oh, misses the drop kick. The hand right by Matt Brooks from behind, looking to perhaps eliminate Jay Jones, the man who entered 3rd. Gonna go for the pin on Jay Jones. The ref into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. To the midsection by Brooks. Oh, look at that nasty left and a right to follow. Matt Brooks dropped to one knee. Irish whip sends Brooks over the top rope onto that hard chamber floor, and now JT turns his attention to Jay Jones. The only man left who was in this match longer than him, but that comes back to haunt JT because now Jay Jones is the only man standing. Oh my God, Jay. He's not going to go to the top and land for the 4th time in a row, is he? That is unfathomable. No! It costs him! It costs him! Jay, what were you doing? Oh no. JT! JT! Superplex rolls through. Jay Jones could be in big trouble. 1, 2, only a 2. Jay Jones takes all of his inner strength to kick out of that one. Spear! Matt Brooks! 1, 2. Oh no, only a 2. Oh no, Jay! Walks into the pin on JT! 2! Only a 2 count! Oh my God, Jay, what are you doing? Brooks is up! Jay, what are you doing? Big right hand by Brooks! What is this? This has been a phenomenal chamber. Nice neck breaker there by Matt Brooks. And a boot to the face. Jay kips up to his face. Oh, Jesus! That overhand right. Brian Brooks into the steel chamber. Jay Jones back into the ring. Oh my god, what's happening here? JT is just... What has happened to JT? Unconscious. Throwing Matt Brooks through that middle rope. Into the pin on Brooks. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Brooks kicks out. JT. Stomp to the arm of Brooks. Now going after Jay. Gets caught of a roundhouse, perhaps knocked unconscious. Jay, why aren't you going for the pin? Jay Jones cranking on the leg. My god. Matt Brooks! Matt Brooks! Matt Brooks! They go to the final 2. 2! Only 2 count. Once again, Jay Jones this time going to drive the head of JT smooth into the mat. My god. Matt Brooks caught by a roundhouse. Oh my god, we might be down to the final 2. 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're still going. Jesus. The Frankensteiner! Oh no! He couldn't go for the pin on JT because Matt Brooks broke it up! No! Brooks! Fisherman suplex! Doesn't go for the pin! Oh, now he goes for the pin, but he's giving Jay a few seconds! 1! I think that was a 2 count. I think I missed the first count. These two keep breaking up each other's, like, keep preventing each other from going for the finish. Matt Brooks now looking for the finish on Jay! On Jay! Jay's driven into the mat! Matt Brooks to eliminate Jay, go to the final 2, this is it! Ah! Jay! What's happening to these final 3? Oh my god. Pulling back on the arms, trying to force a submission. Matt Brooks fights out of it. Boot to the back of the head. Jay! Ah! Busts open Brooks! Brooks is busted! 1, 2, 3! And we are down to 2. Jay Jones and JT Smooth. Will it be JT or will it be Jay Jones? It'll either be 3rd or 4th. Oh! Jay Jones maybe got busted lip. Just spat out a load of blood. Drop kick to the side of the head of JT Smooth. No. No! Jay! You might fall the same way as Riley! Jay! Oh, no, I can't look! I can't look! Jay! Connects! From the top! Into the pin! 1, 2, oh! Took too long to get into the pin. Knee to the midsection. Little collision. Kick to the thigh. Right hand to the pec. Uppercut by Jay. Oh, that might have stunned. That might have stunned JT. That discus forearm. Oh no. JT looking to remain in a title picture, but Jay Jones slips free. Changes the center of mass. Slips out the hold. Look at the athleticism. DDT by Jay. event. That was huge. That was an incredible main event. I would have loved to see Bozo make it to the end. Jay Jones is your inaugural UIW Lionheart champion. Look at that belt. Woo! What a show. What a day one. There was not a single bad match. There was not even a single average match. They were all spicy. Let's go through the current predictions, see who's doing what. So Fury has got 2 out of 8. Quincy has got 3 out of 8. Christy 3 out of 8. Amber Reed has got 3 out of 8. Jay has got none out of 8. You won the belt at least. George King has got 6 out of 8. Sons has got 5 out of 8. Joe Blade has got 5 out of 8. Rage with 3 out of 8. China Sage with 2 out of 8. I believe this is Case Stage with 5 out of 8. Ashley Asylum with 6 out of 8. Mamba with 5 out of 8. Cheryl Sage with 2 out of 8. JT with 4 out of 8. Amelia, a lot of predictions to go through. Jesus, Amelia with 5 out of 8. Aaron with 5 out of 8. Brooks with 4 out of 8. Jay with 4 out of 8. Rob with 3 out of 8. Burnsley with 5 out of 8. Alvius with 5 out of 8. Got Alvis with a comeback. Hofer with 5 out of 8. Tristan with 3 out of 8. That's it. So that means Ashley Asylum and Hellish are drawed in first. Welcome to the stream, Darlin Costa. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Just missed it. But ladies and gentlemen, what a show it's been. We've still got another 8 matches coming tomorrow. And if you don't know what they are, let me hit you up. Let me let you know what's coming tomorrow. Kicking off tomorrow's show. Number 1 contenders match. The winner will face either Dudek or Newsom. Tone White versus Marco Punish. Then, Dawn Bryan has been put in a handicap match after all the propaganda. The general manager of UIW believes if it really isn't Dawn Bryan behind it, then whoever it is will come out and help her. Dawn Bryan takes on the Sage Sisters. Then Kristen Page takes on Riley Dixon. Then we have the Apex Championship Chamber match. Ali Cage, Alice Blake, Julia R. Hattrick, Christy Redding, Amber Reed, and Amber Briggs in our third and final Elimination Chamber. Then we have the Television Championship. Ricky Delaney takes on George King. Tertiary main event sees Amelia Sky take on Jade Dynamite. Co-main event, Haley Jones looks to regain her title against the current champ, Ashley Rayan. And then the main event, Dudek looks to regain his championship against the current champion, Tops Newsom. But I will see you all tomorrow, 5 p.m. again. I believe I'll be finishing at 4 again. You never know, though. But until then, I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful day. Thank you for everyone who followed today. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Loved it. Seeing all the viewers in here really makes it worth the while. But until tomorrow, I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful week. Au revoir.